Chief Keef dropped Fainto 8 years ago. Eight
Listen,
years celebration this week sometime.
shout out Chief Keef.
Do you know he's actually like you know how like I think someone's in Spain, yeah. I think it was Spain and or Italy, and then their man was saying like their man were learning English so they could understand what Chief Keef was saying.
Yeah.
Like
Listen, Chief Keef had the streets.
yeah,
You have to be honest.
and it's funny because I don't know if you saw the conversations about Chief Keef. Like, well, I'll shout out Mimi the blogger. She posed the question like who had I think the most influence out of Soulja Boy Chief Keef. Yeah, out of those two basically.
I'd say Soulja Boy. Just simply for the fact that he was out a lot longer. And his thing was like basically the blueprint, I think, for now how artists market themselves on YouTube, or can. They can
Not
market
really, though.
themselves on YouTube.
I think that's a bit because nobody's not really doing what. Because what if we're talking about marketing? What made him bust up was him on
Trolling.
Well, that and also LimeWire. It was
Yes.
LimeWire who was taking
Yes.
other people's songs and saying it's his, saying it's his song.
Trolling. A very used tactic today.
Okay, yeah. If you simplify it down all the way to just being a troll, then yeah, it is. To be honest, it is obviously him being a troll. Yeah, I hear it still, but like,
He just adapted that to get his music out. That's
yeah, I
it.
hear it, but I feel like Chief Keef though. I don't know, like what he done impact wise in the drill with the drill thing can't be.
Of course, of course.
Do you know what I mean? Like I
Of
feel
course.
like he's got more kids, I would say, than Big
Then
Soulja.
Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Who would you say are a few of his kids?
I would say most of the drill artists that are doing their thing now, you know?
Really?
Yeah, to an extent, bro. They all owe like to an extent, bro. They all owe him and Little Dirk them man there, like they all owe them like some sort of these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Pop Smoke and all that shit.
That's a fair point. But I feel like today's form of drill is an evolved one. It's not necessarily the drill we came into contact with
Oh yeah,
10 years
100%. It's
ago.
not the same, but I feel like the 808s and the things are still the same to an extent. But the patterns are a bit different.
Yeah, I feel like the drill
The sounds.
back then was a lot more trap inspired. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot more trap sound inspired, as opposed to today. Even referencing what's his name, M1 on the beat on that chord segment that he done. Like it's a lot more interlinked to, like, you could say, like dancehall, for example, dancehall. Especially with like the beat pattern and that. As opposed to drill back then, it's a lot more hard hitting. And the beats were, I guess, just a lot different. But yeah, like, okay, I don't know.
I just want to hear the way the beats clap on this again.
Fair.
I've forgotten.
I love Sosa. Jesus, remember when that dropped? Had that on repeat.
So playing.
Turn them up. The just love Sosa, and I know it. Don't with the whole boy, you gonna get fucked over. Rari's a rover, sorry, bro. So let's roll. What to do it off of Sosa? You know,
Nice.
boys, rovers, so roll boys. So,
Yeah, Asake feels like how he felt like underground big. That's how.
fair point.
Do you get what I mean? Like he's not mainstream big. That's the point that I mean. Like he's not
Fair
mainstream
point.
big, but enough man know about him.
Fair point.
Do you know what I'm
Fair
saying? Like
point.
he
I
has
get
the
what you mean.
streets type shit, but he's not main. But he has the streets.
I get what you mean.
But yeah, nah. But the beats it is definitely a bit like more slowish, and like definitely like trap inspired, like you said. And like I think the beat pattern now is just a bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how to explain it, but it's a bit more skippy-ish.
Yes, yes.
So
I agree.
yeah,
But yeah, nah, man.
but I think they still like. Same with hip hop, like even the people that do the trap music, to an extent, still like have to pay homage to like the rap forefathers to an extent.
Of course, of
Like,
course,
do you know what I'm saying? Like so.
of course.
So same naturally with the drill thing, he's still. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. You have to pay homage
Yeah, yeah.
to those that came before you. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though it might be a quite different variation of what these man did, you still have to pay homage because they're the originators of that particular sound. The whole gritty, just street,
Yeah.
ruthless type of sound. You get what I'm saying? Crud that you wouldn't usually find in hip hop unless you went out of your way or wherever. But yeah, nah, man. Shout out. That's crazy. Chief Keef is 26 at this age. Do you know how mad that is?
Well, he's 26 right now.
That's crazy.
Oh, but I mean that's like Little Wayne being only 40, just turning 40, fam.
Cause Love Sosa came out
2012.
10 years ago, G.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, no.
So he's 16 here.
Brother,
Oh, that's crazy.
I Don't Like came out when he was 16, early 16, and that was, I think, like
Yeah, that came out
a few months prior to this. Because, yeah, I Don't Like came out, blew up, and then you got Kanye on the remix and got signed and dropped his album. Is it Finally Rich? I think.
Who signed him?
I forgot the record label. Is it Atlantic? I wanna say. But yeah, I just remember him having like songs like 50 and Wiz and shit like. Yeah, nah. Shit's crazy. And he didn't even turn up for that video. But yeah. Yeah. It's mad.
Damn, bro. Half the people in this video don't even hear him, innit?
Brother, it's fucked. It's actually fucked. Like, even in the Love Sosa video, you see guys like Fredo Santana.
Yeah.
Who else do you see in there? You see Lil Reese. Well, Lil Reese is still with us, but bro, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah, nah, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out, man. Shout out. It's mad still. It's mad still. What else? Just music generally.
Who you been listening to?
Who have I been listening to? A bit of J. Cole.
Go. What you do?
Calm down.
I found a song called Air It Out. I don't know why it's with a murderer on it, but
No, that's crazy.
he's a fucking murderer, and apparently he even tried to get his mum set up.
That's
Guy's
crazy.
nuts, bro. Young
I
man.
have nothing to speak on about that.
The song's called Air It Out, and they're talking about airing it out.
Oh, Jesus.
And it is a fire song. They're singing on it, bro. It's
Listen,
crazy, bro. They're singing on this shit. It's
I am
nuts.
not involved in any way, shape, or form.
The singing on this shit is fire. The nose.
Hard.
Imagine singing to you saying how I want to kill you. Oh, that's some.
Yes. Listen, I'm not involved.
That's crazy.
I've been listening to Bellah. She dropped her EP Adultsville.
Oh, beneath. Let me even download that shit now because I've been.
It's actually pretty good still.
And do you know who also? Oh, what's her name?
Who?
She's basically UK Miss Elliott. Oh, that's it, Brie Runway.
Oh, Brie Runway. Yeah.
She's cold.
Yeah, shout out Brie Runway still. Shout out her. I was also going over Stormzy's last album, Heavy is the Head. I must be honest. I didn't like it. Reva's in it. I did not like it.
What parts?
A lot.
Like the singing parts? Or?
A lot. Listen, I'll be real. My ears perked up not until I would say probably Wiley Flow. And Wiley Flow is towards the end of the album. I'll be real. Like, shout out Stormzy in it. And hopefully on the next album he can adjust it. Just because for me personally
it is kind of funny for me though because Stormzy, I don't know how to explain it because you can tell he cares about the production and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like,
but there's just something missing for me. It doesn't really hit
for me,
like that.
For me, I think it's more of him trying to do all the other extra singing shit and melody shit and whatnot and all that shit.
I mean, bro, Big
and
Michael.
I'm not careful with that shit. So
yeah, Big Michael. I wasn't really here for that production. I kind of see what he was trying to do there, like keeping it very minimal, but I'm cool. Audacity, not a fan of that. Crown is cool. It's one where he's singing but also rapping. It's okay, positive, but again, not what I want to hear from Stormzy. Rainfall, I actually like, to be fair, come to think of it, I actually like, I'll be honest. I like the Tiana Major feature. I like his hook. Let the rain fall on my enemies. I like it. Then I feel it's just a downhill thing from here. Rachel's Little, I dislike the way he tried to use the what do you call it, Spice Girl sample. Disliked it heavily.
What song is that, sorry?
Rachel's Little Brother.
Oh, okay.
Handsome, again, kind of generic for me. Do better, forgettable, again. Don't forget to breathe. It's cool. Shout, yeah, but it's alright. 1 second, forgettable. Pop boy. I'm alright. Own it.
But you know what's so funny though, yeah?
I'm cool.
Stormzy got tagged the streets. Because I think we can see that just from the continent.
He does.
And I don't get it.
He does.
I don't get
But
it.
I feel like his albums don't necessarily reflect that. Do you get what I'm saying? His albums don't really have a space for like the streets to reside apart from certain spots.
I don't think it's our streets that it's residing at. But
nah, it's mainstream top 40. Like he's
yeah, that's
the
what I'm
big
saying.
boy.
I don't think
He's on the big boy things. You
yeah,
have
but
to
I don't
respect
think
that.
it's us that are making him there. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Nah, I wouldn't say so.
I don't think it's. But like, bro, it's crazy, fam. It's actually funny, fam.
I mean,
Because yes. So it's.
I mean, get how you live. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if the masses are willing to
no, but he's got
take to your music like that, then exactly, you can't.
I rate it still. Like,
Exactly, you can't dispute that. Stormzy is the king of this shit. Like, whether you like it or not. Whether listen. When Stormzy comes around, everybody feels it. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of man cannot say that. Respectfully.
I hear it. Do you know? I'm not mad at the king thing though. Okay, I'm mad only because he didn't respond to Chip. I think that's the only thing. That's the only thing where it's like I don't know if he can take that whole crown. Like, he can have it, but listen.
His crown has a question mark on it. I'll say that.
Ducking and diving and try to do it subliminals.
But again, we don't know the full ins and outs of that particular issue. So, yeah, I don't know. There's probably a reason why he hasn't responded or whatever. This is the same way, yeah, Chip and that. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm not sure. But again, listen, man, Stormzy has the streets. So, well, he has the UK streets. I'll say that.
But you know, there's something I did want to talk about. I've forgotten what song it was. There's someone recently that's done a collaboration with Ed Sheeran. I think it's DBE.
Really?
Yes.
Shout out DBE, by the way. I feel like they have to get the respect as...
They just silently went #1, didn't they?
Bro, independent as well. So it's like, yeah, DBE are they just come and do their own thing.
Yeah. And okay,
keep
yeah,
it moving.
actually, yeah, it was Ed Sheeran. But you know what it is, yeah? There's something about Ed Sheeran's voice that I think, like, yeah, I'm not gonna play the song, but
Why? What's wrong with it?
it's not one of the songs that I'm like.
Okay, fair.
It's not one of the go-to songs, but no, this, when it comes to what I'm trying to say about Ed, yeah, I feel like what I've deeped is basically, you know, the whole conversation about him being a culture vulture and whatnot, which is air, yeah.
Completely air.
It's completely air. But I think it's only because, yeah, when you listen to him, his tone of voice and whatnot, it doesn't sound like it's supposed to be amongst hip hop.
I hear that.
It don't sound like it.
I hear that.
And for me, I feel like that's why most of his features, when he does it with a hip hop artist, it sounds so Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not what you've come to expect.
Yeah,
Do
it
you know what I'm
sounds so
saying?
far fetched. Like, why is he here? Type shit.
But bro,
But you
he's
know,
been here.
I
That's
know,
the whole fucking
but
point.
do you know what it is? But that's why I brought it up because it's like I'm never gonna say that my man's a thingy. Like I know he's a part of the scene. I know he's 100% like he's basically like an Eminem type shit. Like if you could say like a
Okay.
white like in terms of like certain man would be happy for him to say the N word and whatnot. Like, do you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
You clear that up immediately. He's saying that.
huh?
He's saying that
What?
he's allowed to say the N word.
Certain man would.
Ah, fuck off, mate. Fuck
What?
off, mate.
You didn't have white friends that you grew up with that said the N word.
Bruh, they did,
So,
but doesn't make it right. They shouldn't.
but that okay. But either way, but
Yeah, that's that's a conversation for another day.
yeah.
But
But like my point was just like, bro, his voice just doesn't sound like it's not like it's like a rusty type voice. It's not
Yeah.
rusty. It's not the tone. I don't know how to explain it. The way it sounds just doesn't
Yeah.
fit as
what you expect
smoothly
to hear
with
on a
hip
hip
hop.
hop song, yeah.
Like
I get what you mean.
if it's in his bag, and then
Yeah.
somebody comes in, then okay.
I get what you mean.
But in a hip hop bag, it just sounds like, bruh, like we kind of force you to make it work here, type shit.
I
And
get what you mean.
It almost all the time feels like that if it's not on one of his lap projects or whatever the projects that he does with the different artists and whatnot. Because I don't know how to explain it, but I think that's the only reason. I feel like I've come to that conclusion, like recently listening to this feature as well. But like, yeah, I would say go check out this Lap 5 album though, because it is actually quite decent. It is quite
Fair
decent
point.
still.
Me personally, I've never been a fan of DBE like that outside of a few songs.
I think you'll like this song though,
But
because this is with my man spitting, storytelling, and is it this one? I think it is. Yeah, and Proud of Me is another good song as well. Conor McGregor, have you heard that? No, you wouldn't have heard it. But yeah, Conor McGregor is another good song. But yeah, no, there's a couple good songs on there. I don't know them. I don't know the songs by names though, because I haven't listened to it that many times. But yeah, it was a vibe. I think it's definitely better than PTSD though. PTSD wasn't. Yeah, the last one.
interesting.
Yeah.
PTSD.
No, is it? No, the blueprint. The blueprint was the mid one, I think. Homeland 2 was
They
the
got a lot of projects though. Listen,
Yeah.
Feed the Streets.
independent gold pedal.
Exactly. If you're capable of going number one independent and selling out the O2 and shit, bro.
Wait, they're on the O2?
Yeah. Was it O2 or was it
Wembley, I think they did.
Wembley?
I think they did like 2-3 dates at Wembley. But
Yeah,
that's still
sold them out
atlantic,
though.
because I think that's still like 10,000 a day.
Bro,
A night. Like, that's
sold
still-
it.
That's nuts.
Listen, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and sold it to the nines, like. But that's a shit venue though, because it's all.
It
on,
is.
It's all on one.
Yeah, it's not
That's
good
terrible,
still.
bruv.
Like,
10,000 people all
yeah,
on one
nah.
level.
Yeah, it's kind of
that's
whack still.
That's dead.
I can't lie.
You gotta build the stands up so people can actually
Yeah,
see that. You know what I mean?
It's kind of whack, but yeah. I mean, bro, you can't knock the achievements. Do you get what I'm saying? So shout out DB. Still need to listen fully to K-Trap's The Last Whip 2.
Oh yeah. There's, it's actually it's not bad still. It's not bad. Duck and Dive is a smash. Golden Goal as well. That was clear. Shipping cost is clean. Molly May peak. Quarter mil tickets. Yep. No, there is some good shit on here. G19, Extra Steve. The one we had it. You ain't heard the singles in it.
No.
But yeah, no, it's definitely some great songs on here. But to be honest, I'm not gonna say anything about comparing it to Chopper because Chopper is Chopper.
Leave it to be its own entity, man. Leave it still. Leave it to be its own project. Do you know what I'm saying?